Hello, my name is Andre and I'm going to give you essential tips how to gain muscle. Tip number one is training. Your training should be focused on progressive overloads. If you are a newbie, your progress might be a bit quickly, but if you're a bit advanced, we might consider some of the deload sessions here and there. In my opinion, the progression should be a focus, overloading yourself properly. So get yourself a good workout plan, maybe get yourself a coach, maybe do your research, really. I will suggest to do that. There's some good channels out on the YouTube that I will recommend. And also maybe you can just search on net, find some tips and tricks. So tip number one is training. Go heavy, don't be afraid. If you are a newbie, don't need to go straight up to heavies. Train a month or two, progressive overload, maybe deload here and there, and start going heavy. So the second tip I will give you is about motivation and discipline. So you'll probably watch this video because you want to gain muscle and you want to inform yourself what to do. Thing is, not every time you will be in a gym you will feel like training hard. Not every time or every day, I should say, when you should go to the gym, you will feel like going to the gym. What I mean by that, you will not be every time motivated. So motivation, you might be lacking on. Well, but there is not a motivation, a discipline steps in. So what I will suggest to you is to be disciplined. Here's the thing. Those days you don't feel like going there and doing your work, and you push yourself and you go there and do the work, you will gain strength, legit, like mental strength. You will get disciplined. And therefore, next time you will not feel like doing it, it will be easier for you to overcome that situation. So I will suggest to you to look at it as a training of your mind, training of your discipline. And by that, you will just, the bad day comes in. Maybe it's raining outside, maybe it's a bit cold, you don't feel like it. You go in, you push yourself, and guess what? You're stronger now because you pushed yourself. Next time it will be easier and easier and easier. And it will become a habit, and actually you will feel, over time, you will feel actually weird, like me for example, not to go to the gym. You should be in the gym. So, third tip I will give you is diet. Okay. For a newbie, I will recommend increase quality of your food and start noticing what you eat. That will do. And just write it down, note it. Note how much calories it has. I'm not saying weight it and set up your macros. Just take notes. So if you are lifting for a while and you know what to do and you know your diet is kind of set in and you are in caloric surplus, to gain lean muscle, I can give you a tip to gain lean muscle. I would suggest you do mini cuts. So I would say you are 3 weeks in a surplus and third week you will be in deficit. That's how I got actually lean muscle gains. Like I didn't gain muscles through long extended period of time of caloric surplus. I was always doing some mini cuts, and actually I felt better. I never really felt good doing like long period of caloric surplus. So I will suggest to you 3 weeks and 1 cut. 1 cut. 3 weeks bulk, 1 cut. 3 weeks bulk, 1 cut. That's what I will post and suggest. That's my tip. Fourth essential tip for you to be prepared to make in your muscle gaining journey is to be prepared to make sacrifices. Because there might be things in your life, things maybe in school or work, maybe with friends or, girlfriend or something, that will come in a way in your gym progress, in your muscle gaining. So what I will say is, be prepared to make sacrifices. Because there might be a time where, your friends call you somewhere and you're like, no, I actually have to do a gym. There might be a time when, some situation may happen in the work and, you have a gym. And therefore I would say be prepared that things like this might happen. And so don't be stressed out about stuff. So for example, you have like some certain workout program, and doesn't go away that week, was, don't know, bad in the work. So I would say don't take programs that are too big, too much, or try to. Here's the thing. So for example, you will have a bad week in the work, and you didn't have the time, really, you didn't have the 3 hours to actually do your workout routines. So in that week, if you are prepared to make the sacrifices, so for example, now oh yeah, we have this stuff in the work, I need to adjust my workout plan so it fits the thingy. So for example, you might do some other gym that's close. It's shitty quality, but it's closer. Maybe the workouts will be not so good, but it's probably better than not doing workouts at all, right? So for example, that is a thing. So close the gym, for example, or workout. What are they? Street workouts, for example, or workouts at home. You don't have a time this week to go to a gym, buy an expander, buy some, don't know, dumbbells or something, and instead of doing a bench press, you will do floor press, So that's my tip. So there are situations which you can be prepared for. It doesn't matter if it's friends, doesn't matter if it's work, doesn't matter if it's family. Can happen. For example, pandemic happened, right? Like lots of people were kind of fluffy and stuff because they stopped working out. They were like, oh, what do I do now? I just took free weights. I just took belt, and I went to street workouts, and I was doing fine. I bought Olympic thingies, how are they called? Circles? I don't know what's the name. But yeah, I would suggest, and I was doing fine. Actually, I gained weight, and I come into to the gym when everyone is kind of off the shape, and I'm just coming pretty much better than ever before. So yeah, I was prepared. Actually, I knew what's coming. I knew the fitness is going to be close. I was prepared a month before. I was ready for it. That's what I'm trying to say. Be prepared to make sacrifices. Be prepared to face challenges. That's my fourth and tips. So yeah, here is it. This is what you need. So first tip is a training, progressive overload, maybe some deloads if you're advanced. Second tip is motivation and discipline. Be motivated. Sure, watch the videos that motivate you. Listen to music that motivates you. All good. But sometimes you do not have those days. So there, just discipline steps in and takes over. Third tip is a diet. Of course, if you are overweight, maybe you don't want to go into too much of a surplus. Hard to say. But yeah, surplus, high quality food, and just watch and note what you eat. And fourth is prepare to make sacrifices, prepare to face challenges in this journey. It's a long-term journey. It's pretty much lifestyle journey. So therefore, be prepared to some problems that you need to solve. So yeah, good luck and do your best.